Well, hi everybody, and I guess today is Friday. So, hey, happy Friday to all of you. I hope your weeks are going well. If things are not going well, please let us know. We can lift you up in prayer. That is how I'm getting through these weeks and these months here. Is really just leaning upon other people, leaning upon one another, and lifting each other up in prayer. I think we need that. On a good day, we need prayer, but we need prayer all the time to get us through many things. But I come to you today with the message here, and this is something that I saw in a dance studio in Greeley just a few days ago. And this thing has probably been sitting there for 2 years. I really don't know, but I never noticed it if it was. So I was in there and I looked at that and I was like, wow, the words on that just really spoke to me. It was like something out of scripture, out of a gospel, something Jesus or that Paul might say, something you would find in the book of Psalms or Ecclesiastes or Proverbs. It just blew my mind, and I don't know exactly why. It just really really hit home, and I'm going to share it with you, and I'm going to put the words down in the description here on Facebook here once we get done with all this stuff as well, so you have that in front of you as well. But I'm going to share what these words say, and they made a huge impact on me, and I just want to share that. And it says, "Speak in such a way that others love to listen to you. Listen in such a way that others love to speak to you." And I'm going to repeat this because this is good stuff. Speak in such a way that others love to listen to you. And listen in such a way that others love to speak to you. Oh man, this is pastoral ministry 101. This is being human and kind to one another 101. This is, I think, the teachings of Jesus 101, all wrapped up in these words. I just blow my mind, right? And it shouldn't, but it does. Because I think it captures it so eloquently and so wonderfully that if we go around and we speaking in such a way that others love to hear us, you know what that means? That means that we're saying things that aren't hurtful. We're saying things that are not harmful. We are saying things that don't bring conflict. Wow. And we're living in a world right now, and I know it's been this way for 2,000 years, that people don't speak that way a lot of times. We speak to win an argument. We speak to get our point across because our opinion is absolutely right and you are wrong. And we speak in such a way that puts us above somebody else. I see this a lot. I'm probably guilty of this as well, so I'm not calling anybody in specific out. But what happens if what would happen if we really took these words to heart and we started to speak in such a way that others would love to hear us? I mean, how many people do you know that you would just want to go and just listen to them? Knowing that everything that they say is going to be positive and uplifting and life affirming and just wonderful things. How many people do you know who speak that way? When I was thinking about this, the Mister Rogers came to mind. Every time you saw that show, he had positive, wonderful things to say to people, and people wanted to hear. I know Martin Luther King Jr. I feel the same way. People they still listen to him because he spoke in such a way that you want to hear what he has to say next, and he spoke in such a way that was filled with love and compassion and acceptance for his fellow person. And this is a short list of people I think that fit this bill, which is kind of sad. It really is, because shouldn't we all be speaking in such a way that people love to hear what we say? And then the other side of that is listen in such a way that others love to speak to you. That when somebody speaks to us, that we listen in such a way that we're not being judgmental, we're not shaking our head, no, that's wrong. We're just listening to the other person. When's the last time you really stopped and just listened? And you just closed your mouth and closed your mind and just listened to what the person was actually saying without formulating a response in your mind? When's the last time you stopped and just listened to what somebody was saying with love and compassion in your heart and you were simply there for them. That they want to go back to you and talk to you because they know that you will listen without hurting them, without judging them, without griping at them, but just to simply listen. I mean, these things, speaking in such a way that people want to hear you speak, and listen in such a way that people want to go to you and talk to you because you listen that way. Again, I think that list of those people in my book is really, really short of who truly listen like that with love. And I'm thinking right here, what an amazing world this could be. And we got a pretty cool world right now, but what if we started speaking in such a way that people love to listen? What if we started listening in such a way that people love to speak to us? If we all started to do this, honestly do this, I would literally change the world we live in overnight. These squabbles we have, the animosities we have, the anger we have. I guess what? I believe it would just go away overnight because we would be speaking and listening in love and with love in our hearts. And when you have love in your hearts, you're not criticizing everybody else, right? You're not hurting other people. And I just love these words. I'm going to say them once again as a reminder to us as we go through our day. To speak in such a way that others love to listen to you, and listen in such a way that others love to speak to you. These are beautiful words. It's going to be a lot to live up to. What I'm going to start today as I see these words, I'm going to try my best from this point forward to look at these words and try to live more by these words. And I'm going to see if I can at least change the world around me. And I hope and I pray that maybe you join me and do the same. Okay, that's what I got today. You all take care. Have a great and amazing day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.